be the new boys in town.
What's that sound? Is someone moving around?
Sit down for a spell. You don't look so well.
Wait a minute, I feel great. You just leave yourself a bit. You might as well just hang around.
It's to the head. We got to operate. Just try and relax. It's a house of wax.
Happy Halloween, boys and ghouls. I'm Henry R. Mockingbird, your host with the mustache. And for this Halloween special, we are going to be reviewing a movie requested by Jeff Jeffers called Arsenic and Old Lace. So, let's dive into the spookiness. Arsenic and Old Lace is about a couple who get into a mess involving a very loony family. What do I think of this movie? Well, I'll tell you. Well, I really like it. It has a very dark sense of humor. There's a moment in the film where everything goes dark. It's hard to tell what's going on most of this part of the movie. Let's talk about some of the characters. First, there's Mortimer, who's very jittery and is very similar to that of Bob Hope's character in The Cat and the Canary. Funny I compare Mortimer to Bob Hope because originally he was going to play Mortimer. Hell, even Jack Benny was considered for the role. Mortimer's played by Cary Grant, who you might remember as the Mock Turtle from the 1933 Alice in Wonderland. And then there's Officer Patrick O'Hara, who's a dumbbell cop and is played by Johnny Carson, who was also in Dangerous When Wet. And then there's Teddy, who's so loony, he actually thinks that he's Teddy Roosevelt. And then there are the two old ladies, and the best way to describe them is imagine Golden Girls became a dark comedy. And then we get another cameo from Charles Lang. But clearly the best characters in this movie are Peter Lorre as Dr. Einstein and Raymond Massey as Jonathan Brewster. Remember in my Things to Come review when I made this joke? Raymond Massey, who looks like he's about to swallow your soul even when he's playing a good guy. So, why did I make that joke? Well,
there's a good reason.
That's mostly because Raymond Massey as Jonathan Brewster is downright terrifying. The running joke with him is that he always gets angry every time someone says he looks like Boris Karloff. And looking at Raymond Massey and Boris Karloff back to back, they kind of do look very similar. Are you sure they're not related? And then there's Dr. Einstein, played by Peter Lorre, who was also in The Maltese Falcon, as well as Casablanca. And just like Ned Sparks, he was also caricatured in a ton of cartoons. The film was based on the 1941 play by Joseph Kesselring. The film was written by the Epstein brothers, who previously wrote the screenplay for Casablanca. The film was directed by Frank Capra, who also directed It Happened One Night, You Can't Take That With You, and Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Well, that's all for this Halloween special, but until the next review, have a happy Halloween! Now, if you excuse me, I give the film 5 stars.
This is weird.
It's much worse than I feared. I'll close my eyes and make it disappear.
This is strange. It ain't home on the range.
You just tell me that you got no feet.
There goes the sun. Here comes the night. Somebody turn on the light. Somebody tell me that fate has been kind. You can't go on, you are out of your mind. It's like a movie. It's a big movie show. It's like a movie. It's a big movie show.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Ring bell for new content. If you like to request a movie, please do so by requesting it in the comments.